we took this painting company from wasting thousands of dollars every single month and having unpredictable work to now having a consistent stream of work and being able to close over $120,000 per month in internal and external painting work. In this video, I want to break down a case study of how we made this happen, what the situation looked like before engaging with us, and what it looks like now having the proper systems in place to actually be able to generate consistent work for his business. Now, right off the bat, if we go to the Google Ads account, which is where we're primarily generating all these leads, you can see it looks pretty good. We got 1,000 conversions, $56,000 spent at an average cost of $50. I can tell you throughout this time period, he didn't actually receive this amount of leads, and therefore the cost per conversion wasn't real. So you can see here, he's getting conversions in these quarters. He wasn't actually getting these leads. So whatever tracking was set up in the first place wasn't working correctly. And you can even see the conversion rate of 0.2, 0.3%. You can kind of see where things were going wrong in terms of doing this Google Ads campaign. So if we go over to the campaigns, and I just set the filter off for everything, you can see all these campaigns that were run but weren't necessarily actually getting anything. So we'll look here. We've got a Performance Max campaign that spent over $32,000, and we seem to have only got 34 phone calls, but we got a ton of conversions, which if we look at these conversions, we got local directions when he is a service that provides services at someone's house. And that's about it. That looks like all our conversions, all our leads came from local directions. So right off the bat, this campaign is not set up correctly. And at the same time, the website they were running all these ads to wasn't very high converting because the conversion rate was so low. And it looks like we didn't even track proper form submissions. So right off the bat, this is just not set up in a way that actually will get the client some results. And unfortunately for this client, he was using an agency, and this is the way it was set up. What did we do to actually make it work for him? First off, we set up a search campaign for people that are actively looking for interior and exterior painting. So if we go to my campaign, and we'll just put the status as eligible. If we look at my campaign only, to date, we've spent just under $20,000, and you can see here, we've got 91 real conversions. So 91 leads actively looking for an interior or an exterior painter. We've got a conversion rate of 9% and a cost per lead, an actual lead of $200. Now that may sound high to you. This is a very competitive city. Now this cost per lead of $200 might sound expensive to you, but when he's selling services of $15,000 and up, it actually makes a lot of sense considering this is a good lead that actually wants his service right now. So we're getting leads on an average of $200, but he is closing 35% of these leads. So his overall cost per acquisition, now this cost per acquisition isn't too bad when sure we're paying $200 per lead, but our actual conversion rate from lead to job is 35%. Meaning out of 10 leads, we're closing more than 3 of them into actual jobs. And therefore, our actual cost per job sold is just under $600, which is perfectly reasonable for a job that's worth over $15,000. Now, the way we actually structure this campaign is we've got exterior and interior painter, as well as general painter. We're actually dividing up the search intent of these people for people looking for interior stuff, exterior stuff, and anyone looking for a general painter. When you set it up like this, you can actually see which sort of keywords are actually getting you the best results. Now, I have to mention here, if you're running traffic to a website and not a landing page, you're automatically at a disadvantage. For these campaigns, we've got interior landing pages, we've got exterior landing pages, and we've got a general painter landing page as well. So each landing page is specific to the keywords that we're targeting so that we can make the search intent behind the keyword that someone is searching very specific. In terms of closing jobs, this client is closing actively over $120,000 worth of painting work. He is getting on top of these quotes straight away. So as soon as someone inquires, he's calling them within 10 minutes. He's going to the site to quote up the job. He's sending out the quote very quickly. And because of that, he is closing more jobs on average because he's got a very good system behind actually dealing with these leads and making sure that everyone is dealt with promptly. There's a lot of tradies out there that don't quote straight away They don't even call the lead straight away. And leads are the lifeline of the business. The faster you can call the leads, the faster you can get a quote out, and the sooner people can actually go with you because you are faster. A lot of people are quite slack these days, so just by being faster at following up with your quotes, you'll automatically close more jobs. And in terms of the actual keywords we're choosing, you can see here we're very specific in what we want in terms of someone looking specifically for an exterior painter. If we go to interior painter, we got the same story. And here we've even picked very specific keywords for the areas that he wants to target. And then the general painter, we've got very generic keywords again, based on what's actually bringing in conversions. You can see here, some of these conversions are a lot more expensive than what we would like. And the quality of lead that it's bringing in wasn't to our favor. And therefore we rule those keywords out and we target the keywords that are actually making sense and making us money. I'm not going to show you exactly what the landing page looked like for this client, but it's quite simple. If you just look up painter on Google, you'll see all the Google ads there. Have a look at what your competitors are doing, and that'll give you a really good idea on what to actually look for. If you own a trade business or even a painting company for that matter, and you want someone who can manage your Google ads appropriately to get results like what you've just seen on screen, you can actually book a call with me below and I can show you how we can make that happen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below.